So far, it's been a muddy, cold spring, and the girls are waiting for us to let them go in the back. They should be having their calves here in the next week or so. They should start dropping their calves, and even keeping them up to the barn here, it's just so muddy that we want to get them back so they can get their udders cleaned, and so they're ready, and the calves will be dropped then on nice grass pasture. So, and we haven't taken any videos over the winter. There just isn't much going on in the winter time. I mean, it's the same old, you know, we don't do the rotations and such. So there's, you know, a lot of repetition. So we just kind of take a break from videotaping in the winter, and we'll get back to it now. He's back there on the side by side. I'm gonna walk back, see what's going on.
So I'm moving the cow herd back to the back field where they can stay cleaner. They've been up here in the feed lot, and they are covered in a lot of mud, and a lot of it's actually, it's almost like sawdust from those wood chips. But they are excited to go to the back field. I put a couple of bales back there in the bale feeder wagon, and made it so that they can't get up over into the really swampy part of this field here. Come on, let's go. They'll start calving in, it could be like a week. So I'm gonna get them back here, let them rub on some trees, and give their udders a chance to get cleaned up some, so when the calves come, their flanks aren't like real dirty. They're not too bad. Like I said, a lot of what you see is actually just like decomposed wood chips that when it gets wet, it becomes like sticky. It really sticks to them. But they'll have more trees and stuff back here with rough bark on it they can rub on. You see that cow, she's rubbing on a root ball. They'll start to clean up. They really got muddy in the past. Not muddy, because there's actually no mud up here. It's all stone pad or else concrete. It's just that really dusty wood chip bedding that this past week we had to have gotten several inches of rain, and it just got messy. There goes Jill. They stopped at the first green grass they came to, this group. Come on, let's go. But they'll have about 4 or 5 acres back there. You can see the green hillside. Give them cleaner places to lay down and drop calves on the grass, as opposed to stuff like this. Come on, let's go. Come on. Go check them in the backfield. Are you itchy? Get going.
So the cows are all headed back. I don't know if you can see them down there. And there's always a couple. They have to get back into doing rotations, although we probably will wait until the beginning of May to do the rotational grazing. They pick up really quick though on their routine. They remember. I'll get behind them. He's down there calling them. They're headed way back there. Somebody stopped to scratch themselves.
Of course, Jill's back here bellied up to the bar eating. Hi, girl. Coming over for a scratch? Yeah, you are. She's very friendly. What do you think, girl? You gonna have a calf soon? Let's see if you're bagging up. A little bit. Yeah, she has some. 16 isn't. Nah, you're not bagging up at all, are you, girl? So they're all back here enjoying a little green grass. The sun and wind, it should help dry it out pretty quick, but the ground is saturated. Jack came back to visit with all of his friends. Hi, Jack. Big sugar maple's dying. All the ash trees are already dead. The hemlocks are dying. All right, I think I'm going to enjoy a little sunshine. Take care and thanks for watching.
I came back to see if there's any calves yet. So far, no go. So they were all laying up on the hill when I came back. And then when I came up here to enjoy the view, they all decided that it was time to go down and get a drink. So they're all headed down to the watering hole. Yesterday was the eclipse. It was real cloudy here in Pennsylvania. Paul and I were collecting wood to put into our raised beds for our garden. And when we were up on the hill collecting wood, he happened to look up and there was a little opening in the clouds that we were able to see the eclipse for maybe under a minute. But it was right when the moon was in front, so we saw a sliver of the sun. It was awesome. Looked up at the right time, at the right place. So I guess the next eclipse is in like 20 years out in Montana, South Dakota area. So I told Paul we should go out and see it then. I'm ready to book my flight. All right, I'll go down and see what the girls are up to. I wanted to see Jill because she's starting to bag up, so I didn't get to lay eyes on her yet, so I'll go down and look for her.